welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at cookset, specifically my cookset. Recently I've been asked what it is that I do when I want to cook fresh meals on the trail. So first and foremost, if I'm doing multi-dayers, I just don't bother. What's the point? I'll take a whole stack of Wayfarers or dehydrated meals or whatever and just have done with that. And just take whichever stove I've got. So there's that. So it just depends on what stove I've got. However, if I'm only doing a 1 or 2 nighter, and with a few people maybe, we can share carrying the fresh food between us, then I do have an actual camping kitchen that I've acquired over the last couple of years, dialed it in. The aim was to keep it as small as possible, but as functional, so I can do whatever I want to do, no matter where I am. Let's just walk you through this. We've got a table, my new Firemaple table, that goes on a gas pot. Very good for putting utensils and cups and stuff on there. Here is my Firemaple cook kit, but I've got a couple of little bits extra on here, just normal stuff. So in the Firemaple cook kit, you get tongs, ladle, spatch. I have bought a Rough Riders, I think it's called, folding Sintaku knife. That folds up and goes in half. You've got your salt and pepper that comes with the kit. I've got my knife, fork and spoon there that everyone needs from Euro Hike, as you can see. And they all stash up in a little side pocket here. So that's my utensils all sorted out, and my chopping board, bit of salt and pepper, nice. Over here we've got X cup, X bowl and a nice aluminium plate. Easy money. The old Jetboil skillet, probably the best camping skillet that you can get. And of course X pot, what's this, like a 1.2 or 1 point something litre X pot there. And it's very good. And it all packs down, as you've seen. You know, it doesn't weigh very much. So yeah. And so, with that in mind, this is what I have chosen. So we'll have a look at it in a moment. Out on the side, check that out. I mean, I haven't got my Nalgene bottle. I'm not going to go and get a Nalgene bottle, but that is it. Okay, this is essentially my plate, my cup, saucepan, frying pan, and a bowl, all there, stacked inside there. Okay, and inside I have my utensils in this. I know a lot of people like to use a Jetboil one, but I didn't like it. I had a choice between the Firemaple and the Jetboil as far as I could see it. I just thought this was better. It came with a little bit more stuff, a little carry case, and I thought that actually I could use this better and add to it, and it would make a better kit once I'd added to it. So I chose to go with the Firemaple instead of the Jetboil. And everybody knows how much I love a bit of Jetboil. I've got a Jetboil skillet, but on this occasion I went for Firemaple, and I didn't regret it. I've got to be honest, this is a really good kit. So let's have a look inside. Pepper shaker, you get the chopping board, and you get the 3 utensils. There you go. So all of that just folds up into quite a neat situation once she's all sorted out. There we go. And there you go. I can slide that in, and we pair that with our table that I've shown you on different videos. This is the petrol table, clips onto gas canister. There you go. Little legs come out from the bottom there. There you go. And that clips onto a gas canister, and your stove comes out the top there. And that's just enough to put some utensils on, cup, whatever you're going to use. Lovely, nice one. To be fair, I usually stick the chopping board on my lap and cut from there. Not necessarily the cleverest thing to do, you know, but I've never had an accident yet, so it can't be that bad as long as you watch what you're doing. And so this is it. The whole lot. You know, I can slide this either down the back of my pack, or sometimes I stick it in my kangaroo pouch, just slides in with my wet kit and whatever, no problem at all. That slides down anywhere. And this is the only thing really that I've got to try and make a bit of space for sometimes, but then again, you know, it's not the end of the world really. It will slide down sort of the back of my gear. They just, you know, if you're going and cooking food, you're probably carrying a reasonable amount of weight anyway. And so for what this is, I'm probably calling 3 or 4 kilos, 5 kilos maybe. I mean, no cookset is truly ultralight, but I think for what I've got here and the things I'm capable of doing with this kit, I don't think it's that bad really, to be honest. Sometimes I don't take all of this, I might just pull the knife out and maybe, you know, spatula or whatever, and it's good enough, really. And so, you know, most times I only really need that, because half the time I eat in whatever I've cooked in. Do you know what I mean? So if I use the saucepan, I normally eat out the saucepan. I don't think I've ever used my bowl. Oh, I did. I used it for cake and custard a couple of times, but otherwise I don't really use it. I just mostly eat out the saucepan. But there you go. This is it. My cook kit. So now, you haven't got to ask me anymore, okay? So yeah, no, honestly, anybody needs need to know where to get it from or anything like that, Amazon, millets. Anyway, that was that. That's my cook kit. I hope this is helpful in some way. It is quite a thin one. I haven't seen too many people with the same thing. So hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully I've shown you something you haven't seen before. Have a good day, and I'll see you very soon. Bye now. Bye.